You said, "Well, hype when Rock and John Cena happened." Uh, the first one, yeah. The second one, not as much. Yeah, the first one, yeah. The second one, not as much though. Not as much. The second one kind of just felt forced. You feel me? That match should have really been a once in a lifetime match. Like that's why I kind of feel like they fucked up because they built it up to be, oh yeah, this is once in a lifetime. This is a one time thing. This is one time they're gonna happen. And then next year y'all do the same shit. You feel me? It's kind of like it was kind of like the HBK and Undertaker WrestleMania match. Like WrestleMania 25, HBK and Undertaker, classic, classic, classic match. Next year it was cool, but it didn't have that same weight. It felt more forced. Like 25 came naturally. Yeah, yeah, it had a good build up. It had a good build up. It's just I didn't like how they made it like they said it was once in a lifetime, and then next year you do the same shit. So it was just like last year you just lost all credibility from that shit. You feel me? The DVD. Nah. I think I seen that on WWE Network when they still had WWE Network. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I seen it on WWE Network if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to think. I think I seen it on WWE Network though. Yeah, I think that was WWE Network. Yeah. I think that was WWE Network. But yeah, bro. Yeah. I'm trying to see how the SummerSlam match gonna go, bro. I don't know, bro. Because it's a street fight. But then, man, I ain't gonna lie, Big J. Damn, you fucked up my story, bro. Not in a bad way. It's just like now I don't know what to think because I dead ass really thought The Rock was gonna come back at SummerSlam, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was like my whole plan in my head. I was like, for sure. I was like, yeah, The Rock coming back at SummerSlam to help John Cena. He still can, but from what you telling me that he just done with the whole shit. See, if Raw in the fit, it's just like I don't like that, bro. You feel me? Like I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. Nah. What? Huh? It better not be Cardi B. What you mean? What you mean? Cardi B. I know she like hosting or something, ain't she? But that'll be if they do Cardi B, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. If they do Cardi B, I'm gonna cut that bitch off. I'm gonna cut that bitch off. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not. I don't want to see Cardi B. I don't want to see Travis Scott. I don't. I low key don't even want to see Ron, bro. But that's the only thing that's making sense. That's the only thing that's making sense is Ron. Damn, bro. I really thought The Rock was gonna come back, bro. That would have been so, bro. Tell me I'm lying. That would have been so. It would have been a perfect time for the final boss to come back and help John Cena. Like that would have been a perfect time, bro. But it's like I don't know, bro. And it's not a good I don't know. Cause like Becky Lynch versus Lyra versus Bailey, that's a good I don't know. Like I didn't know who was gonna win it. That's a good I don't know. Yeah. I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like that shit. Yeah, I really don't like that shit. Let me see. I'm ready to look that shit up, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm ready to look that shit up. Hold up.
Carmelo, hey, scrambling for all his worth here, but everything he does is just a beat.
Hold up. What? The Rock? What can I look up? What can I look up? The Rock? Damn, I can't spell Rock. Pat McAfee. Let me see. Let me move this out of the way so I can see. I ain't trying to see the full anyway. That's 50 minutes. Why he did? Okay, yeah. Yup, this one I want to see right here. Yup. Why the fuck didn't you show up at WrestleMania? Because that's where you really should have showed up. But I was letting it slide because I'm like, okay, he could show up at SummerSlam. Let me see.
As we got closer to Elimination Chamber, we were,
Oh yeah, I heard that Pat McAfee quit too. Yeah, I heard Pat McAfee quit too.
as we got closer to Elimination Chamber, we were kicking ideas around, myself and Triple H, and that's the fun part, by the way. I've been kicking ideas around with Triple H for 20 years, dude. Just always having a great time with him and Nick and my team as well. And Triple H said, you know, what about this? What about John turning? I said, I love it. I love it. The next question is you got to talk to John, see how he feels about it. And, you know, in a moment where you have this shift and click moment, and it happened to me when I was a pure baby face. I got booed out of the building around the world, and they took the title off me my rookie year, and they sent me home the summer of '97. And I didn't know what I was going to do. I just knew this is not going to work for me. I don't even know if I have a future in pro wrestling. I get a call from Vince that says, I'm going to bring you back as a heel and be part of the Nation of Domination. I said, that's great. I love it. But just give me 2 minutes on the microphone to speak from the heart. And he did that, and things changed immediately that night. It's the same thing with John. John loved this idea of turning heel, but he's like, but you know what? There's an anchor here that I'm going to root it in, which is a real thing that I've been experiencing over the years, past 20, 25 years. So when we were moving forward with John, and this idea of him getting crowned at WrestleMania and becoming 17 and turning heel, and then being a heel champion, I knew then the best thing for the final boss, we've established this idea of Cody's soul. We can always come back to it. I did feel, and I made the call, I don't want to be involved in that. Step back. Let the final boss step back into.
You didn't want to be involved, but you put Travis Scott in it. That's what I'm not understanding. I can see if it was a clean match, but niggas still in the feed. So, okay.
The shadows. Let all the spotlight go to John. Let it go to Cody. Let's not make it about Cody's soul eventually or John's soul. No, let's let them do what they do. And I called John after Elimination Chamber, spoke to him, called Cody.
They didn't do what they did. Travis Scott got involved. That's the whole point. That's what I'm not understanding, bro. Like I said, I see his point if the match was clean. Like, no interference, 1, 2, 3, John Cena might have cheated or something like Portis Tyson something he won, but yeah. We're gonna talk about that Roman shit too. We're gonna talk about that Roman shit too. Give me 1 second though. I'm trying to figure out what the Rock doing.
Establish it. We just pulled off the greatest angle in the history of professional wrestling, other than Hulk Hogan turning heel back in the 90s. I said, this is amazing. We have 6 weeks. Now, let's build. You guys go and crush it, and I'll be right there with you, and I'm always here if you need me, but I think it's best for the final boss not to be involved in that finish. You guys go. So they had 6 weeks to plan for that. So I love the finish of the match.
No.
I would have finessed things a little differently on how they got there.
Yeah.
But that's just me creatively. There are a lot of minds in the room. That's my thought. But still, ultimately, the bottom line was I love John getting 17. And I never had a concern about John pulling this off. My thoughts are always to Cody because of what we've established with him and his story and the kind of babyface that he is.
So pretty much he did all this because he wanted Cody and John to have a spotlight? Nah. Miss me with that bullshit. Yeah, miss me with that bullshit. That shit don't even sound right. That don't even sound right, bro. You acting like these some part-time ass niggas. That not gonna be big either way. John Cena's name is big by himself. Cody Rhodes' name is big by himself. So you ain't adding no extra hype to that name. Like, you feel me? I can see if it was Jey Uso and Gunther and then you came out and helped. Yeah, that's adding a little bit more flash to that. But come on, bro. Nah, I don't even want to listen to the rest of your shit. What y'all talking about Roman? Let's listen to the Roman shit. Because that shit don't even make sense, bro. That shit don't even make sense. Like, what the fuck? He just saying shit. He just saying shit to try to make his shit sound valid. Which it really don't. What he said, I was so fucking happy Roman returned. I'm happy Roman turned in the back, but he just can't keep doing the same thing every time. What you mean the same thing every time? You talking about returning and leaving, or what? What you mean by doing the same thing every time? Yo, The Rock really just made me mad, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The Rock really just made me mad, bro. That's some dumbass shit, bro. Like, what? Yeah, I mean, Roman just got that type of pull, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Roman can do that shit as much as he want, and we always gonna cheer when we hear the OTC music, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. He at that point, he can just show up whenever the fuck he want. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He at that point where he can just show up whenever the fuck he want. It was like, it don't matter when he show up, it don't matter how he show up. We always gonna cheer for him. Oh hell no. You want Roman back in his big dog era? I don't want that shit. Hell no. Keep that shit in the past. Hell no. I'd rather him retire than go back to the big dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I feel like Roman career coming to an end though. Yeah, I feel like Roman his career coming to an end. Like that's where he at that type of time. Like I don't give him that much longer. I give him 4 years max, and I'm being generous when I say 4 years. It's probably less than that. I'm just being generous and spoiled at the same time. Cause I really don't want to see the OCC leave, but it's coming down to the end, bro. It's coming down to the end. He like on that LeBron type of time, like we just appreciating every game that he just come up. It don't matter how bad he play or how good he look, or yeah, it's just it's about time we just start appreciating him at this point. I mean, yeah, Roman been doing it for a good little minute now. Him and stuff, like, boy, they've been doing it since what? Like, they've been doing it for a good minute, bro. They've been doing it for a good minute. But yeah, Roman, I feel like Roman just show up when he show up. I know even when he do return, I know it's not for a long time. Like, even though he returned now, I give him a couple months max. Like, max, couple weeks max. You feel me? And he gonna go right back on break. He gonna return sometime again. Right back on break. That's just him now, bro. Cause you gotta think, bro. You gotta think. He did as Roman did as. He brought wrestling back to life. He brought wrestling back to life. Like Roman is the reason why WWE is on Netflix, getting all these sponsors and deals. Roman is the reason why Roman made wrestling cool to watch again. Like before Roman, a lot of niggas they be like, nah, wrestling for kids. Wrestling, you still watch wrestling? You a grown ass man. Roman made it okay for wrestling to be cool again, bro. Like he did that. Cody kind of held it up, but it was more Roman, bro. Roman, he took that shit cause I ain't even gonna lie to you. WWE from like 2018 to like 2020, shit was trash. Shit was trash. Shit was trash, bro. Shit was trash. Like garbage, bro. Like that shit was garbage. Like it was to the point, like I said, I stopped watching wrestling, bro. Like I stopped watching wrestling for like 2 years. I didn't get back into wrestling until Roman Reigns came back. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Roman, that's why I will always have love for Roman Reigns. I don't give a fuck. If he can return this week, leave the other week, and return next week, I will not give a fuck. Cause Roman realized put the love of wrestling back into my heart, bro. I'm not even trying to be on no dick ride shit, like dead ass, bro. Like I was not watching wrestling until Roman Reigns came back. I stopped all that shit because the shit was just, it was phony, bro. Like this shit was ass. So it got to a point. I'm like, bro, I'm not ready to sit here. And this before I started doing YouTube and all that shit. So I'm real life sitting here watching 3 hours of bullshit. You feel me? So it got to a point. I'm just like, I'm not watching that shit, bro. What he said, but I just want you to say what I seen last with Liv is the greatest thing I've seen. I never seen a woman get somebody the way she did. Hold on. Let me read that again. Let me pull that up. What you mean? Oh, last year? You talking about Liv Morgan run last year? Yeah, her run was cool. I'm not gonna lie. I like the her run more than I liked it. Rhea run. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the her run more than I like the Rhea run for sure. But I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Naomi run gonna shit on Liv run. I feel like Naomi run is gonna shit on Liv. Naomi gonna have a great run.